Hello guys, welcome to the stream. Guess what, the track IR is not working. I just updated my NVIDIA driver and I couldn't be bothered to restart the machine. So I could end the stream right now. It's probably a good idea, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna just operate without track IR. Even though I'm wearing it, it's not available. I'd have to restart the computer. We got 6 bombs, 4 of them under the fuselage. I'm using the mouse to look around. It's not all bad. 1 on each wing, so that's 6. They're 55 kilograms each. So we're going to hit some tanks. So there's 3 targets here to defend and 3 targets to attack. I'm going to hit these tanks here. There's an hour and a half left on the map. I think with 3 on each side, it'll probably it'll probably finish quicker than an hour and a half. Check out those jagged lines. I've completely turned anti-aliasing off. I'm going to see if it improves spotting. So anti-aliasing is completely off, and I've also turned off landscape sharpening. It's a post-filter thingamajig. So I've turned off landscape sharpening, and I've turned off anti-aliasing. Does it make a difference? I don't know. We'll find out. And track IR's not working. Happy days. Let's put down some flap and take off. $20 degrees of flap. Let's get out of here. Good news. The good news is that somewhere here I have some tabulated data that I've gotten on the engine modes. I just got to find it. Where is it? Here we go, Hs129. Hs129. Let me turn the power down. Let me find a direction. So I'm heading to the tanks, what I want, probably about 40 degrees. Not carrying the big cannon, I've still got some cannons. I've got 2 20mm cannons with a mixture of AP and HE, 500 rounds each. 500 rounds in total. That's massive. I've got the canopy open. Possibly don't need it now that I don't have track IR. Whoa, these are some interesting views. How about that for a view? Wowee. That's a nifty view as well. That looks like the perspective you'd want for bombing from about 150 meters. So yeah, I don't have the 30mm cannon at all. I just have my 2 default 20mm cannons, which is plenty enough for defense. And I'm using for attack, I'm using the bombs, 6 times 55 kilogram bombs. I think they're called SC50, but they're actually 55 kilo. This plane combat power is 30 minutes. It's 2750 RPM, 1.25 ATA. I might do that right now. I'll have to shift out of, I think I can stay in automatic mode. Let me try this. 2750 and 1.25. Can I even see without track IR Canadian signatures. 1.2588 and 2750. That's, I'm not even reaching that yet. That's full power. Or is that 1.25? Yes, I think so. I think it's exactly. Where's the tachometer? Where's the tachometer? Where's the tachometer? That's 88. Where's the tachometer? Where's the tachometer? Where's the tachometer? Oh, that don't look good, do it? And you don't have, I've been reading the data on this plane, I can see a plane in the distance. Wow, I can see a speck in the distance. There's two planes there, I can see them both. That's good news, maybe I'll keep it like this. The horizon is kind of flickering a bit, which I think that's the result of turning the landscape sharpening off, which is kind of annoying on the eyes, like if you were staring at it for hours, but just at the moment at least I can see those planes. Encouraging for spotting. It's all about the spotting. Having said that, I've lost that plane. I don't know where it is. .25. Where the heck is the tachometer? I'm probably just really tired and staring right at it. Oh, of course, it's on the bloody engine nacelle. 26, 27, 2750. So this is basically full power on automatic mode, and you can combat 30 minutes, 2750 and 1.25. So I can do, according to the data here, I can do 30 minutes like this at full power. That's crazy good. Where's the clock? Where's the clock? Where's the clock? Alright, so there's the clock. I'm going to say I took off at 1:45. It's now just a few minutes after that. So at 1:15 I'm going to turn the power down there if I survive that long. Simple. Let's consult the map. Alright, we're crossing the front line. Those fights were at that airfield. I have to somehow traverse the airfield, I think. How am I going to do that? I think I'll just go... No idea. Oh yeah, you know what I need to do? I need to get on the deck pronto. I can see a plane bloody bounding along just over the treetops there. Shit, I'm too high, he's probably even seen me already, and there's another one over there. Oh man, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5, there's 6 aircraft there. There's 6 aircraft there. Let's get on the deck. Let's get on the freaking deck. See that? There's a big fight going on over there. And I'm just going to slink past it, hugging the terrain mode. And I've got this pretty decent power setting. Did I turn the damn lights off? I don't think I turned them on. Did I put the gear up? Bloody hope so. Did I lift the flaps? Yep, I lifted the flaps. What about the gear though? Yeah, I got a red light there that indicates that I've lifted the gear. If I turn the lights off. Yep, it looks like I turned the lights off. Let's not hit that tree. Alright, very good. Whoa, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly. Let's just bloody hug the deck, eh? They can't see me if I hug the deck. Yeah. Right on. Right through these trees here. Carrying quite a bit of payload here, so you don't want to be too crazy with the movements. Yes. And the aircraft's paint scheme is white with yellow. Oh shit, I'm going directly over the freaking airfield. This is not good. I might have to change plans and drop some bombs. Assuming this is the airfield that was under attack. It could be an adjacent one. What do we got up here? Anything? I mean, nothing too juicy. You got bunkers there with trucks. I don't know. I got bigger fish to fry, man. I got some tanks. Alright, soon we'll consult the map. I have a feeling that's probably a different airfield. I haven't got time to check the map. I just got to stay as low as possible and hopefully not get seen on the horizon. Oh shit, you see that shadow coming at me? You see that shadow on the right? Far. And the bullets? Oh no, I've been spotted. I've been spotted by an IL-2. Shit. Yeah, well, I've got to put it down pretty soon. I just want to keep going to the tanks, see if I can see what's there. Maybe take out some AAA. Oh, I'm going down. That's it. Can't really fly on one engine for too long. So that was an LA5. That ain't good. Well, that was a big fight that was going on there. You know what? There's only one airfield there, and I made the mistake of flying directly through it. That's why I got discovered. I was intending to fly across here and then up here. That would have saved me, but instead I should have referenced the map. Instead I just went straight across the airfield that's heavily under attack. There were 6 fighter planes there. Alright, so this is what we got here. Two bombs, one on each wing. All of these are 55 kilograms. You get a good hit close to a tank, it's enough to destroy the tank. And 4 of them under the fuselage belly. You don't get the big cannon, but I do have 2 20mm cannons with 500 total cannon rounds. 2000 MG17, 6 55s. It says 50, but it's 55. 2-second delay, 500 meters convergence, 330 liters of fuel. Happy days. Yeah, so I'm doing this entire flight without track IR, which is quite interesting. I did hear some bullets hitting hitting the airframe when I first spawned in, but I think that was a relic of I don't know, the previous flight or something. I don't think it was the field getting strafed. So here you have tachometer, fuel tank, engine temperature, something else, fuel flow perhaps, and something else. Something. That plane looks like Swiss cheese. Lots of cannon holes in it. Hey, it's another duck. is about your 20 degrees of flap. Alright, I might put the canopy up. Does it make a difference? Yeah. I don't know. I think you might be a bit safer with it up, so try that. Alright. Let's get into it. So let me just check the clock as well. I got half an hour at this engine setting. I'll be skimming along the deck again. We'll call that 5 minutes too. So at 25 minutes past, that's half an hour. And that the significance of that is that I'll have to turn the engine power down at 25 minutes past the hour to avoid damaging the engine, according to the data that I've got here. Unlimited power, 2350 RPM, 1.188. Combat power, which is what I've got now, 30 minutes, 2750 RPM, 1.2588. Takeoff power, you need to go manual propeller for this. 1 minute, 3030 RPM, 1.588. So you can do 1.588 for 1 minute instead of 1.25, which is what I've got now. Bombs are 55 kilogram and can only drop one at a time. One at a time. There's some kind of some kind of an electric limiter that means you can only drop the bombs one at a time. So it's good to know all of these things. So I'll be dropping one at a time. I've got 6 of them. I don't know which one drops first. Is it a wing or under the fuselage? That would be good to know. But anyways, we're going to hit a tank. This is the bomb site right here. I don't really know how to use it. It's for level bombing, whereas my bombing is going to be at a fast, shallow incline. And when I feel that it's about right, and I'll be flying straight at the target. I won't be turning or anything. When I feel that it's about right, I'll release, hopefully get a direct hit and blow up 6 tanks. It's possible. Alright, manual mode. Let's just check something. Have I got a red light? Yes, so the gear's up. Lights on the wings. Yep, they're off. And the flaps, let me check the flaps. Yep, all good there. Looking for T-34s, yeah, exactly. And the weaker T-70, which is like a light tank. Much easier to kill a T-70 than a T-34. But yeah, and KV-1s as well. So I'll keep referencing the map this time, especially as I go over the front line and go past the airfield, try and keep wide of the airfield. It's conceivable if I had track IR, I could have looked upwards as I saw that shadow and seen an opportunity to shoot the aircraft that was above me. It was coming at me from the front right. But oh well. yeah, I mean, it's a lot, let me put it this way, flying it like this is a lot faster than what I'm used to. Usually I fly it at 75% power because I was unsure what the power limits were. I've actually checked the power limits now. I've got them written in front of me, and I can keep this power setting for 30 minutes. And this power setting, for example, on the Techno chat is 100%. Oh, I can see the aircraft on the left-hand side at the airfield. Big battle is still raging over there. Let's just keep to the starboard, keep to the right-hand side of that. So before my top speed was 300. What is it now? I wonder. Probably a little bit more. 320 or something. Let's get that nose down. Alright, we seem to have traversed the dangerous airfield pretty good. So, onto the tanks. Again, I have 55 kilogram bombs times 6. They drop one at a time. In theory, I can take out 6 tanks like that. Also, the 20mm, at least half of them are armor piercing. Can you take out a tank with those? Probably a light tank, you might be able to get it smoking. But I don't know. Better off using the guns to defeat AAA. Oh, AAA, I wasn't even thinking about that. That is something to watch out for when I get to the tanks. You drop a bomb on the AAA. The thing is, by the time you get to it, it's had 15 seconds to shoot at you. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting close. I don't have track IR. This is going to be a real challenge. According to this, there should be a river that I can't really look at on my right hand side. Yeah, I can't see nothing there. Oh man, this was a bad idea. Very hilly terrain. I don't see no tanks though. I get it, they're at the edge of a forest. They should be right there. Right there they should be. Can you see any? Unless I'm in the wrong spot, I think they're there, but I can't see them. They might have moved. Oh shit, what have I got there? Is that an IL-2? There's a plane there. Let me go and see that plane over there. It's coming right at me. Hopefully he's at 110, but he looks like an IL-2. But what would an IL-2 be doing near the enemy tanks? Uh-oh, do you see that? Do you see that? We got three aircraft in the sky there. I think that might be at the... Where's the tanks? The tanks should be here. They should be right here. They should be... Oh no! What is that? I think that's flak. Yeah, this is a bad idea. No, maybe it's not flak. So that aircraft that I saw is shooting at me. I reckon it's an IL-2. I don't know. Not having much luck so far. I think I'm going to have to go back in a fighter and just disrupt things a bit with the fighter plane. Except I don't have track IR, so using a fighter plane is going to be tough. What to do, what to do. I can hear a plane. I don't know what type of plane it is though. So I couldn't see the tanks. I crashed out right next to them. I saw a plane there. Did they use the same engine in the ME, what is it, ME323 Gigant? That explains why it didn't have much power. They should have used something decent on the Gigant, like, I don't know, anything. This is a good engine, it's just it hasn't got much power by warplane standards. What am I going to do? No track IR, that's really challenging. I'm gonna just keep going. I'm gonna just press on. yeah, it's easier to see without the canopy on. But if you've got the canopy there, I bet you the armor protects. I think you get a significant amount of armor protection with the canopy shut. But you can't see anything with it shut. If I get into combat, I'll get below 200 k's an hour and I'll open the canopy. Otherwise I'll keep it shut. Might save my bacon. I'm finding these graphic settings very good for spotting so far. Right, that was pretty tough. Gears up, flaps are up. Field's under attack apparently. I'll double back on the field once, just to see what I can see. There are some aircraft in the sky, that's for sure. Alright, let's get out of here. So it's a hot area that I'm transiting. There's plenty of targets being attacked. On my right hand side, my vehicles being attacked from here, and then we got this being defended by heaps of fighters. There's always a standing battle there. The last few flights that I've done going past there. got shot down once when I went directly over it, so I won't do that again. And I didn't manage to see the tanks at all. I just caught a glimpse of a plane that looked like an IL-2, and then a few minutes later I got shot down as I was turning to try and see it. Yeah, challenging without the track IR. Still got to keep low, that's important. See an aircraft on my 2 o'clock, just going along there. I think that's where my my defend point airfield is. So important to stay real low going through here. Not too low though, don't hit those trees. Given the risk profile of this area, I think there's about a 70% chance of getting through to the tanks. 5 minutes, give me a break, man. When this map is over, most probably I'll be flying on... This won't be an incredibly long stream, but I'll do a bit on the next map. And the plane that I fly there is not going to be this plane, most probably. It'll be something else. And I'll do a few flights in that, and then that'll be that for the stream. I'm 5 minutes away. I could probably just hit the I'm not gonna make it to the tanks, so it's 5 minutes to go, so I'm gonna hit the airfield instead, and then I'll dogfight over the airfield with this plane. Otherwise it'll take me 3 minutes just to get to the tanks, and then another 5 minutes of searching to find the tanks. Alright, so we've got something up there. Flare, that's got to be the airfield. Don't get shot down en route though. There'll be a lot of planes loitering above. Got to hit the airfield before I get spotted. Assuming that I can get there in time. We have something of a town here. So the airfield just got destroyed. Damn it, just look, as I look on the map, it's the airfield icon's disappeared. I mean, the airfield's there, but it's there as a target to my left. Just there somewhere. Alright, so onto the tanks, I guess. There it is there, there's the airfield there. Damn it, I'm gonna get shot if I don't get out of here. This ain't good at all. I don't think I'll make it to the enemy tanks in time. We'll see. Look at that. Travelling from left to right. You'll see him in a minute. Yep, there, see him? On the left hand side, what is it? Looks like a 109. Or an LA5, I don't know. He hasn't noticed me, luckily. He's about the same altitude as me though. Moving fast. I should keep an eye on it. As much as I can. I got no hope. That plane straight ahead. Probably about a minute and a half left. 2 planes straight ahead. One thing I can do is follow the other planes to the tanks. Tanks coming up just on my right. I've got 6 bombs to drop on tanks. Or I can drop them if I'm being pursued. Hopefully hit an attacker behind me. Ah, that's it. Damn. Guys, what I'm going to do actually, so that we've got track IR for the next one, because it'll probably be flying a fighter plane in the 2 minutes before the next map starts, I'm going to end this stream. Apologies about that, and I'm going to come back with a new stream with track IR working. Reason why it's not working is NVIDIA just updated and I haven't restarted, so I'll have to do that so that the track IR can work. That kind of thing. Almost got to the tanks then. Alright guys, so thanks for tuning in thus far and hope to see you in a few minutes time for the next one. I'll probably be flying a fighter plane. It's going to be a P-47, a Spitfire, a Tempest, or possibly an I-16. So I hope you can join me then. Stay tuned. Thanks guys.